After menopause, a powerful shift happens inside the body that many women are never warned about. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that within just 5 years, women lose nearly 30% of their collagen. This sudden loss explains why so many wake up one morning feeling as though their skin has aged overnight. Expensive creams and fillers might hide the problem for a short while, but more than 80% of women see no lasting improvement. The surprising truth is that the most effective way to protect collagen may not come from a bottle or syringe, but from something far simpler: food. In fact, three ordinary fruits available in any grocery store have been clinically proven to protect and even rebuild collagen more effectively than many anti-aging products on the market. My name is Dr. Marcus Ellison, a board-certified geriatrician specializing in aging and elderly care. For over 20 years, I've worked with patients to slow the effects of aging using strategies rooted in medical science, not marketing claims. After 50, falling estrogen and rising oxidative stress accelerate skin aging. Collagen breaks down faster, fine lines deepen, and the skin loses its elasticity. Yet few women are ever told that diet, particularly the right fruits, can directly fight this process at the cellular level. In today's video, I'll reveal the three scientifically proven fruits every woman over 50 should include in her diet for firmer skin, fewer wrinkles, and a brighter youthful glow. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also explain how these fruits work together as a complete skin defense system. And if this video helps you, don't forget to subscribe and share which fruits you already enjoy. Your support will help me reach my first 1,000 subscribers and continue sharing evidence-based health advice that truly works. 1. Pomegranate, protecting your collagen from within. If you're over 50 and starting to notice that your skin feels thinner, looser, or just different, you're not alone. For many women, these changes seem to appear almost overnight. Lines that weren't there yesterday, a subtle sagging around the jawline, a certain dullness replacing the natural glow they used to have. What's happening isn't just about aging, it's about biology. After menopause, estrogen levels fall sharply, and with that drop comes a dramatic increase in collagen loss. Collagen is the protein that gives skin its lift, its firmness, its resilience. Without it, skin structure begins to break down. Quietly at first, then more visibly. But here's where science brings hope. While expensive creams and cosmetic procedures may only touch the surface, research in nutritional medicine shows that certain fruits can actually protect collagen from within. One of the most promising? Pomegranate. Not only is it beautiful and rich in flavor, but pomegranate is packed with powerful polyphenols and punicolagens, plant compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, both major drivers of skin aging. In a 2019 clinical study, postmenopausal women who drank 1 glass of pure pomegranate juice daily for 12 weeks showed real measurable improvements in skin elasticity and fewer fine lines. Their results didn't come from lotions or lasers, just from adding one fruit to their daily routine. How does it work? As collagen breaks down, the body releases enzymes called MMPs that speed up the damage. Pomegranate compounds help slow those enzymes down, giving your skin a better chance to hold on to its natural structure. And beyond your skin, pomegranate supports heart health and circulation, which only adds to the benefits for women in midlife and beyond. Adding it to your life is refreshingly easy. A few spoonfuls of seeds over breakfast, a splash of juice at lunch, a sprinkle into your salad. It's not about perfection, but consistency. The women I see who stick with it often tell me their skin feels firmer, and even more surprising, their energy improves too. Still, protecting collagen is just one piece of the puzzle. As we age, there's another invisible threat that affects not just how we look, but how our skin functions: oxidative stress. To defend against that, we need to look at a different kind of fruit, one that's small, blue, and surprisingly powerful. Let's talk about blueberries. 2. Blueberries, a tiny fruit with powerful protection against wrinkles. While protecting your collagen is a critical first step in aging well, many women still find themselves puzzled when fine lines and wrinkles continue to appear. Even with the foundation in place, something seems to be working against them. And that something is oxidative stress. This silent process, often triggered by sun exposure, hormonal changes after menopause, and even normal metabolism, releases unstable molecules called free radicals. Over time, these free radicals attack skin cells, breaking down proteins, lipids, and even DNA. The result? Dullness, uneven skin tone, and the deepening of lines you thought you had under control. Fortunately, nature provides a surprisingly powerful ally: the blueberry. Don't let its small size fool you. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their deep blue color. These compounds are among the most potent antioxidants in the plant world, and they work by neutralizing free radicals before damage is done. For women in their 50s and beyond, this kind of cellular protection becomes more than a beauty concern. It's a key part of healthy aging. One Harvard study from 2018 found that women who ate at least 3 servings of berries each week showed a significantly slower pace of biological aging compared to those who rarely ate them. These results weren't based on guesswork or appearance, but on hard biomarkers, real changes in inflammation and oxidative damage at the cellular level. In my practice, I've seen this effect firsthand. One woman in her late 60s began adding a small handful of blueberries to her morning oatmeal. After just 2 months, she noticed her skin looked more even, her cheeks had more color, and friends began asking if she'd started using a new skincare routine. She hadn't changed a thing in her bathroom, only her breakfast. And the benefits don't stop at the skin. Blueberries support circulation, brain health, and vascular function, all of which play an important role in how we look and feel as we age. They're simple to add into your day, whether in smoothies, on top of yogurt, or as a light afternoon snack. But while blueberries help defend against damage, your skin still needs one more thing: the ability to rebuild. That's where the next fruit comes in, rich in the exact nutrient your skin cells rely on for renewal. Let's talk about kiwi. 3. Kiwi, fueling skin renewal with vitamin C. Even if you've protected your collagen and shielded your skin from oxidative stress, there's still one essential piece to radiant, youthful skin: renewal. Without the ability to rebuild itself, skin gradually loses its vitality. It can start to look tired, flat, even fragile, no matter how many products you use. This is where vitamin C becomes a true game changer. Vitamin C isn't just an immune booster. It's the critical nutrient your body uses to build new collagen fibers, repair daily microdamage, and restore that natural smoothness and brightness we often miss after menopause. And among fruits, kiwi is one of the richest natural sources. Gram for gram, it even surpasses oranges. In a 2020 study from New Zealand, women over 55 who ate just 2 kiwis a day for 4 weeks saw significant increases in their blood vitamin C levels. What did that mean for their skin? Measurable improvements in hydration, clarity, and tone, all from one simple dietary change. In my clinical experience, vitamin C is the cornerstone of skin repair. Without it, the skin can't properly stitch new collagen together. With it, the skin becomes noticeably firmer and fresher. One woman in her early 70s told me her grandchildren thought she'd started wearing makeup again. But her only new habit was eating a kiwi every morning with breakfast. And the benefits extend far beyond the mirror. Vitamin C also helps improve energy, support immunity, and enhance iron absorption, key for staying active and vibrant in the years ahead. What makes kiwi so powerful is how simple it is to incorporate. Slice one open, add it to a smoothie, or enjoy it in a fruit salad. No routines, no products, just nature doing its work. If you've felt discouraged by products that overpromise and underdeliver, this approach may feel like a breath of fresh air. I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed changes in your skin or energy since adding vitamin C-rich fruits like kiwi to your routine? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could inspire another woman to take the first step. And now, with collagen protected, stress neutralized, and renewal supported, let's look at what happens when all 3 fruits work together. That's where the real transformation begins. 4. The combined power of 3 fruits, a daily ritual that works in harmony. When women share their personal experiences, what worked, what didn't, they create something incredibly powerful: a sense of community. And that support can be just as valuable as the science. Because while each of the three fruits we've explored offers unique benefits, it's what happens when you bring them together that unlocks their full potential. You see, protecting collagen, reducing oxidative stress, and rebuilding with vitamin C are each important on their own. But when these efforts are combined, they don't just add up, they multiply. That's something I've seen both in scientific literature and in my own patients. Each fruit plays a distinct role. Pomegranate helps preserve the collagen you already have by slowing the enzymes that break it down. Blueberries act as a daily defense against the invisible damage caused by free radicals, and kiwi fuels the body's ability to rebuild and restore the skin's structure through vitamin C. These aren't isolated effects. They work together in a continuous cycle of protection, defense, and renewal. A 2021 review published in the journal Nutrients studied older adults who consumed a variety of antioxidant-rich fruits. The results were clear. Those who included multiple types of fruit had significantly lower markers of inflammation and signs of skin aging than those who focused on just one. In other words, variety builds resilience. That's why I often suggest creating a simple morning ritual. One of my patients, a woman in her late 60s, began starting her day with a small bowl of yogurt topped with pomegranate seeds, blueberries, and kiwi slices. After just 6 weeks, she noticed her skin tone had evened out. But what truly surprised her was the unexpected energy and confidence that followed, something no jar of cream had ever given her. This isn't about making big, complicated changes. It's about steady, sustainable habits. Some women prefer smoothies. Others enjoy the fruits fresh in salads or on their breakfast plate. However you choose to incorporate them, the key is consistency, not perfection. What excites me most isn't just the improved skin tone or hydration. It's what happens emotionally. I've seen women walk taller, smile more often, and feel seen again. They're not chasing youth. They're reclaiming vitality. Still, no theory matters unless it leads to real results. In the next section, I'll share the transformations many women have experienced after making these fruits part of their daily life, and what changes you can realistically expect for yourself. 5. What women are noticing. Real results. Real confidence. When women first begin adding these three fruits into their routine, the question I hear most often is, how soon will I notice a change? While the timeline isn't overnight, what I've seen in both research and real life is quietly transformative. Within the first 2 weeks, many women describe subtle shifts. Skin that feels more hydrated, a face in the mirror that looks just a bit brighter. By the 4th or 6th week, the changes become harder to ignore. Fine lines often soften, and a healthier skin tone begins to emerge. One retired teacher in her early 70s told me her church friends asked what new foundation she was using, but she hadn't touched her makeup. Another woman laughed as her granddaughter called her sparkly. Sometimes the smallest compliments mean the most, but these aren't just surface-level improvements. Collagen is being protected, new fibers are forming, and oxidative stress is slowing, creating skin that's stronger and more resilient. Many also notice steadier energy, better circulation, and a quiet return of confidence. Of course, everyone's timeline is different, but the results are real and rooted in nourishment, not promises. And now that you know the science and the stories, the next step is yours. In the final section, I'll guide you through how to begin, simply, practically, and with purpose. 6. How to make these fruits work for you. A daily habit that builds long-term beauty and health. Now that we've explored the science behind pomegranate, blueberries, and kiwi, it's time to bring it all together in a way that feels realistic and, more importantly, sustainable. You don't need to turn your kitchen upside down or follow a rigid diet. The power of this approach lies in its simplicity. For most women, just half a fresh pomegranate each day, or about 200 milliliters of unsweetened juice, is enough to start making a difference. Those ruby red seeds aren't just beautiful. They're loaded with polyphenols that help protect your collagen from breaking down. A few spoonfuls over your morning yogurt or added to a light salad is all it takes to begin seeing the benefits. When it comes to blueberries, a small handful, about 80 grams or is plenty. Frozen berries are just as effective as fresh ones, so don't worry if you can't always find them in season. They're easy to blend into smoothies, sprinkle into oatmeal, or enjoy as a light snack. The goal isn't perfection, it's frequency. Even 3 or 4 servings a week have been linked to slower biological aging, but a daily habit provides even stronger protection over time. And then there's Kiwi, small, vibrant, and packed with more vitamin C per gram than an orange. Just 1 or 2 a day delivers the collagen-building support your skin depends on, especially after 50. Whether you scoop them with a spoon, slice them into a salad, or pair them with berries in a morning bowl, the real secret is consistency. If your digestion is sensitive, peeling the skin can help. Because vitamin C isn't stored in large amounts by the body, a steady intake is the only way to truly support long-term collagen renewal. This isn't about following a perfect plan. It's about showing up for yourself, day by day. Some of my patients find it helpful to plan ahead. They keep a grocery list that includes these 3 fruits and make sure they're stocked for the week. Others build a quiet morning routine, preparing a small bowl of yogurt with pomegranate, blueberries, and kiwi, not just for the nutrition, but as a ritual of self-care. The most important thing to remember is that results are built through patterns, not one-time efforts. You don't need to do everything perfectly. If you miss a serving, just return to it the next day. Progress isn't lost. It continues to build, one small step at a time. What I find most inspiring isn't just the science behind these fruits, but the way women feel when they embrace this approach. They start noticing their skin looking more hydrated. A subtle glow returns to their cheeks. Lines soften, not overnight, but steadily, week by week. One of my patients, a retired nurse in her early 70s, told me her daughter asked if she had finally started using high-end skincare. She hadn't. She had simply stayed consistent with her new fruit routine. These changes may be subtle at first, but they matter. Not just for how you look, but for how you carry yourself. Many women report not only better skin tone, but improved energy, sharper focus, and more confidence in how they show up each day. And this makes sense. When you protect collagen, reduce oxidative stress, and fuel renewal, you're not just nourishing your skin, you're supporting your entire body. From circulation to immune function to emotional resilience, these small choices ripple outwards in powerful ways. As a geriatrician, I've spent years helping women over 50 navigate the challenges of aging with clarity and purpose. My advice to you is this: start with just one of these fruits. Build the habit. Let it become second nature, then add another and another. Before you know it, you'll have created a foundation that supports your skin, your energy, and your health, not just for now, but for the years ahead. If you found this helpful, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the Senior Health Guard channel. This is a space built just for you, where science meets compassion and where aging is met with confidence, not fear. Leave a comment and share your story. Have you tried any of these fruits before? Are you noticing a difference? Your experience might encourage another woman to begin her journey today. And if someone you love could benefit, your sister, your neighbor, your friend, please share this video with them. You never know whose life you might touch with a simple act of kindness. In our next video, we'll explore a powerful topic: how small habits before bed, like timing your last meal, late-night hydration, and evening relaxation rituals, can dramatically improve your skin's recovery and brain clarity overnight. It's the kind of nighttime routine your body has been waiting for, and I can't wait to guide you through it. Until then, remember this: the most effective beauty treatment isn't in a bottle. It's in your choices, your consistency, and your willingness to care for yourself from the inside out.